driving home from work, tornado warnings. Not that I'm terribly concerned, but it is something that you have to think about when you live in the country and you are commuting back and forth to work. I'll tell you why I'm not terribly concerned, because animals are smarter than humans, and I've been watching the fields. Cows are the best indicator of dangerous weather, and cows are happily grazing intermittently in pastures at this moment. They are not gathered into usually the southwest corner is where they gather when, in my experience. I'm no expert, I'm certainly not a cattle rancher, but I have always seen them in the southwest corner when they're expecting bad weather. They huddle together, and that certainly is not the case yet. We are experiencing some rain. I will say that there are definitely some indicators of what's the word I'm looking for? Some indicators of a tornado coming. You have that really gray, black cloud in one area, and then super perfect in the next area. Wind is starting to pick up. The sky is not ripply per se, and I have been watching some low wispy clouds. They haven't been actively sucked up at all, so they're still hanging there. I don't see any greenish tinge to the sky, which would indicate hail. So I think we're probably going to be okay. We could use a little bit of rain, and I'm okay with a thunderstorm. There is some thunder, there is some lightning. So there's, lots of good indicators, but nothing that I would think is of panic mode yet. Because honestly, I trust cattle as one of the best indicators. Somebody says that cows aren't smart. I beg to differ. I think they got a lot more going on. Raindrops are definitely getting bigger than they were a few minutes ago, which is another indication. But I think I'm driving out of it. So we'll see. What to prepare for? Well, you know the drill. I'm sure everybody can Google. But what I will tell you is that I will prepare for the power to be out. I will make sure that there is water in my teapot and water in a pitcher. I'll also make sure that all my electronics are charged and that my generator is close by so that it can run our sump pump. I don't want to have that go out and have sewer water everywhere. Or groundwater everywhere. Okay, I'll let you know if it amalgamates into anything, but for right now, I think we're pretty good. Watch your cows. So I'm driving home from work, and there's some tornado warnings. I've been in 3-4 tornadoes, so I'm going to tell you what my experience has been. These clouds are definitely tornado-esque. And the reason I say that is because you can see that they're swirly, right? There's it's almost like little divots up there. And as they move, they're going to bring in some of these wispy clouds. See that little white cloud down there? It's one of those clouds that will get sucked up. Now, what's interesting is that you have this happening here, and there's lightning and thunder. And then over here, you have a lot of light with a lot of those, excuse the bugs on my windshield, but a lot of those wispy clouds. Those wispy clouds, that's your secret sauce. That's how you know. If those start to get sucked up, then you'll see ripples forming, and then it gets to be a little scarier. The other thing is that almost opposite direction of where the darkest bit is the lightest bit. You would almost think that life is fine, beautiful sunset, that kind of thing. But now there's wispy clouds forming over there. So this, not to mention the fact that it's quite still, it's very humid, is ideal for the creation of tornadoes.